This is AITV News. A federal appeals court has thrown out the conviction of Pedro Hernandez, the man found guilty in 2017 of kidnapping and murdering 6-year-old Etan Patz in Soho back in 1979. The judges say Hernandez must either get a new trial or be released, reopening one of New York City's most haunting cases. The ruling turns on a single moment during Hernandez's second trial. While deliberating, jurors asked whether they had to ignore Hernandez's videotape confessions made after he was read his Miranda rights if they believed his first pre-Miranda confession was coerced. The trial judge answered with one word, no. The appeals panel called that answer clearly wrong and manifestly prejudicial, stressing that a tainted confession can contaminate everything that follows. Because the jury was never properly instructed, the court concluded the verdict cannot stand. To understand why this matters so deeply, we have to go back to the morning of May 25, 1979. Etan Patz left his family's law for the short walk to a school bus stop, his first time making the trip alone, and vanished on the way. Despite a massive search, his body was never found, and he was declared legally dead in 2001. For decades, the case went cold. Then, in 2012, a tip led detectives to Pedro Hernandez, who had been a teenage stock clerk at a nearby convenience store in 1979. After hours of questioning, Hernandez confessed on video. He said he lured Etan into the basement with the promise of a soda, strangled him, and stuffed the body in a box set out with the trash. Defense lawyers argued the confession was false. Hernandez has a low IQ and a history of mental illness, including schizotypal personality disorder, traits that can make someone highly suggestible, and no physical evidence ever tied him to the crime. The first trial in 2015 ended with a hung jury. 2 years later, a second jury convicted Hernandez, and he received 25 years to life in prison. Now, because of the faulty jury instruction, that verdict is gone. Etan Patz's disappearance changed the way America thinks about child safety. He was one of the first missing children pictured on milk cartons. His parents' relentless advocacy helped launch the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, and May 25th, the day he vanished, became National Missing Children's Day. With the conviction overturned, the Manhattan District Attorney must decide, mount a third trial or let Hernandez walk free. The office says it is reviewing the ruling. More than 4 decades later, the mystery of what happened to Etan Patz and who is responsible remains. The latest court decision ensures the search for a definitive answer will continue.